The home improvement show rolls on today, and we do another show called You Have Real Estate. You won't even come on that show because you say you know nothing about real estate. But my goodness, since you bought a house 2 years ago, you act like you know everything about home improvement. Everything with you is, I want to do this, I want to do that. It's always something to upgrade the house.
That's so positive, you're right.
But we know someone, a family, a very close family to us who does a lot of great things for all of Central Florida, and it's really Skylights. I want you to say hello.
Well, first and foremost, y'all, literally, this episode would not be possible without you guys because you've been like part of our family. You've been on the show for so long. We love supporting you, watching you grow. Family-owned business. Tell me about, why'd you start Central Florida Skylights?
Well, as time went on, it was time to move on from the roofing phase to the skylight phase. And once I asked Jaron if he could come help me, which made a big blessing because he has done so much, he's getting really good at it. And I asked Torin, would he go out and do the sales for us and let me and Jaron just do the installs? And then, of course, I asked my wife, can you make the phone calls? Can you answer the phone, do the
wife,
appointments?
happy life.
I gotta have that, yeah. And it's worked. It has really took off.
Now, talk to me about Skylights a little bit, because I think that your roofing background really helps, because people are thinking, well, I don't have a skylight now. You're literally going to cut a hole in my roof. I'm going to have leaks. This is going to be a problem. I think your roofing background really helps that.
It does. My 30 years roofing experience, that really helps because we take the roof from 2 layers that everyone has to 5 layers with our waterproofing system underneath and on top the flashing. So once it's finished, it's all sealed, so there'll be no leaks. And Torin assures them at the appointment, and then I go over it again, you're not going to have any leaks. Our almost 500 customers have no leaks.
Mm-hmm. That's incredible. It can be a little scary when you think about like cutting a hole. Like, how does that work?
It does. But when we do the locate in the attic, then we're cutting between the rafters, we're cutting the plywood, not disturbing anything structural, and then seal it down watertight, and then drop the tube down and it brings in the natural light. And
I love natural light. Me personally, I hate artificial lights. When I can just be in my house and not have to, flip on the switch.
Yeah.
That's why we live in Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to just be able to enjoy the space you're in.
Yeah,
and that's 100%. That's where a lot of my sales comes in because, even when I'm writing the invoice, it's turn the lights on. Gee willikers, this would be great
Yeah,
if you
it's
just
a
had
weird yellow,
just
weird
natural sunlight that you didn't have to turn on your lights just for us to do this simple thing. Yeah.
And talk about resale value a little bit too, because when people are looking to buy a house, the first thing they notice when they walk in is the natural light. I think that it's really not that expensive to install the skylights, but also really helps the resale value.
100%.
No, it's not expensive at all. And it helps the resale because when you walk in a home, it's bright. It's not dark, dungy. So a customer that's wanting to buy a house, oh, I love this house. It's so light. It's so lit up. There's no lights on. And that puts you in a good mood. It's a good feeling. And the sale goes really well, especially when Torin does the sale the same thing. Yeah. Once he shows them the samples and shows them pictures, they're like, I want my kitchen like, I want my bathroom like, and voila. And then no one wanted heat.
Yeah.
You get all the natural light with no heat.
That's the biggest thing.
I'm not trying to talk negative, but the solar business has gotten a bad rap here in the last couple of years in Florida. And what's happening is a lot of these solar companies came in, installed solar panels, and now they've disappeared. What is the customer service like for your customers once they have the skylights installed?
I've had some customers call and said the solar fan, I don't think it's running. I'll come out. Even if it's past my 3-year warranty that I give, I still come out because you know what? They bought 4 or 5 skylights, they bought 2 fans. Why not? If they're happy, they're going to tell someone else. So even if it's past my warranty, I go out and check it. Most of the time it's the thermostat needs to be changed because it just wears out. I pop it off, put a new one on, problem resolved, and then everything's fine. But we back up our work. I give them a 3-year warranty, but I go beyond that sometimes because you know what? They're like family to us. They really are. We treat them like family. Torin does when he first comes in there. Like I said, when we come to the house, me and Jaron come, you've done a great job raising Torin. I said, well, I had help with my wife because I didn't do it by myself. Because they said how professional and how kind and polite and treated them like they were family.
Yeah, no, you sure do. I mean, all your reviews speak for themselves. I mean, people just love working with you guys. And the family atmosphere is just such an incredible thing because it's a family business helping other families. Tell me what you guys are holding here.
So this is our corner sample of our skylight, our tubular skylight. It has 4 layers of glass with the dead air space. It's argon gas filled, so it's very quiet, and this is what keeps the heat out. It also has wood inside. And what's the great thing about ours has an integrated hinge, so what that means is when it's raining, water can't penetrate this unit, and we're the only ones with this Skyflex unit that looks like a traditional skylight.
Wow.
And this over here is our reflective mirror that we put on the inside of the unit. So that way, regardless of where the sun is, it captures that light onto the mirror, travels down the tube, gets to our ceiling ring, where we also put the mirror on the inside, and therefore it really amps up that light and gives you way more light than what you could
All
have.
the light.
With also the benefit of the double layer ceiling ring here, where again reduces all the heat. We don't want to bring any heat into your home. We don't fade your furniture, fade your countertops, anything that kind of nature. We're just bringing in nice natural light while still giving you the best
And
benefit.
everything is marine grade made, so it's not plastic that is going to wear out or fall down. And everything's powder coated from the factory, so you don't get any rusting. It's true aluminum throughout.
Excellent job, as always. Natural light, without any leaking, of course. A family-owned business. They've become our family as well. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
See, I always get nervous when I do these shows with you because it's more ideas. Your head starts spinning. I can see it.
I know. It's
Good
exciting.
job today. Thank you to all of our amazing guests. Most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more Best of Central Florida.